as it always has done to me, a cacophony of undiluted hatreds, which makes the desired playing of a classical, elegant game of football something of an improbability. But, as always, we hope for the best from two teams still hampered by injuries. Well, Celtic have only conceded 1 goal in the last 4 matches, and consequently, their defence has a settled look to it. Morton Vikos is out, of course, Mahe suspended, but into the side comes Tebeli and Vida Riise. Rangers have decided to leave out Kanchelskis, who scored a couple of goals against Motherwell recently because Claudia Reina is fit. Charbonnier has a second game back, and although there was talk of Amato coming into the starting lineup, they have decided to play up front as usual Wallace and of course Billy Dodds, who scored and opened his account for Rangers last week at Motherwell and has now scored 10 goals in all this season. And only strangers from outer space would fail to know who's refereeing this game. Hugh Dallas will perhaps be under greater scrutiny than even the players. And as we end this century of old firm games and look forward to a new millennium, it is, I think, fairly typical the broad appeal of these two clubs that this game is going out live throughout the world on the internet. So an old-fashioned traditional game is married now with new technology. And one hopes the game does that technology justice. Petrov trying that long high ball, testing out Moore. That shows you the strength right away of Mark Viduka, holding that ball down well. Tebeli. McNamara playing down this right-hand side, of course. Reina. Charbonnier, no hesitation about that. Billy Dodds. That is always a tentative, nervous start to this fixture. Pitch, a little bit soft. Vidmar gives support on that right-hand side. There's Ferguson. Vidmar going down the outside. He's got a bit of strength there, and I think he was impeded. Petrov. Oh no, as that went right down there, he dived right in front. Free kick. As usual, Bernd Broncos to take this. Lotto swinging it and touched away. That will be a corner kick. First corner of the match as Billy Dodds. Look at Dodds just in behind here, waiting for that ball to come across, although I think he was in an offside position. Lot of height in that. There's a touchdown. That's a good save by Gould. He had to get down there very quickly. Real cluster of players around him. Ferguson picks it up well. Newman. Was a bad ball by Dodds now. Viduka. We're going to try to go in, try to turn his man. Amoruso comes across. Dodds will be annoyed about giving the ball away so liberally. Oh, a lovely little reverse one. There's a shot at goal. Off the post. Brilliant move by Celtic. And that surely is a free kick. No, the referee said a throw-in. Now watch this play here. All coming from this immaculate back heel. He took it with the outside of the foot. And Rangers survive. Moravchik found his man inside. That's a poor ball though. Reina comes away. Now Billy Dodds looking towards Wallace and gets him. There's no offside. Wallace going in on the left-hand side. There's nobody in the penalty area for Rangers though. He tries his shot. There was nobody inside him. Rangers had far too many players back in midfield who could not come forward to give support as Rangers get their best chance of the game so far. You could see he was totally isolated, and that was an almost impossible angle to take on. Amoruso. Nobody challenges Billy Dodds. And that was late by Tebele. And there must be a warning here by the referee. There have been 3 tackles. Very much like that. Nice, gentle reprimand. I think in any other set of circumstances, the card would have been out by now. Radrokas. Alberts. Wallace. Berkovic gets away now. Berkovic again looking for the little run round the side. There's it, he scored, Viduka. Celtic are 1-up. Gloriously put in by Viduka from a very difficult angle indeed. His 19th goal of the season. Sweetly struck by the big Australian international. Well, he's threatened it in the game already. Beautiful ball there. This was never going to be easy, but Charbonnier barely moved as this was slotted away from the Rangers goalkeeper. No chance there. 18 minutes gone and Celtic are 1-up. There's Moravchik. Little space there. Tebele coming forward. And Charbonnier just getting down to that. The sheer ferocity of that almost deceived a very experienced goalkeeper. There was a lot of spin as the ball came off the surface. That's a good save. Moravchik. Moravchik, as I said, really makes them tick. Put away by Amoruso there. It's very tight. Moravchik. Backed up by Berkovic. Space given to McNamara. Celtic again in that dangerous position away by Vidmar, though. Not all that effectively. Other kill ball there. It's off the bar. Brilliant shot there by Moravchik. With a Rangers goalkeeper absolutely nowhere. Again, a curve ball swept in there. Ought to have gone in. Brilliant technique. And sometimes you need that little slice of luck to back it up. There's Ferguson. Vidmar. On to Dodds. Dodds with a chance. He scored! Billy Dodds has equalised. Give that man a little chance, a half chance, a fraction of a chance, and he'll snap it up. A typical Billy Dodds goal. He really hasn't touched the ball inside the penalty area to any effect until this moment. 27 minutes gone. Jonathan Gould, no chance. It's back to all square again. His 3rd goal for Rangers. There might have been a little deflection there. He digs in hard. And that wrong foot goal, yes, there was a deflection, and he, perhaps not surprisingly, is delighted. Now McNamara. Berkovic. Viduka again. Well away that time. Moore followed him right out there, leaving Newman in the middle to get the headed clearance. Celtic with the corner kick, and this is a position that Rangers haven't been defending all that well recently, and this man can really curl them in. Yes, pushed there by Tebele. Long before the ball went in the back of the net. Yobe comes forward. Easily picked up by Amoruso. Try to find Wallace again. And there goes the half-time whistle, a very eventful, and indeed by comparison with many other Old Firm games I've seen, splendid first 45 minutes. A superb opening goal by Mark Viduka. Look at the way he was running away from goal, difficult angle, and then turning it round quickly with Charbonnier, not a hope of touching it. And then the equaliser coming up from the man, I suppose, who's perhaps the best Scottish player we have in a situation like this, getting into the box for the first time, getting a shot in. It might have just got that deflection to deceive Gould, and that put Rangers on level pegging. We'll see what the second half has to produce for us. Celtic 1, Rangers 1. The start of the second half, let me confirm that in the welter of noise at the end, and an Ameli, Amoroso was booked probably for saying something to the referee. We'll just confirm that. There's Moore. Charbonnier sharply with that. A lot of good football played in this game. Seen a lot worse Old Firm matches in my day. There's a long one to Billy Dodds. Tries that, and it's just passed. Well, it shows you how sharp and dangerous he can be. Within 35 seconds, getting that splendid ball there. Had a lot of work to do, and he just went off the side of his foot. Great effort by Dodds. Taking reset on completely, eye on a ball, but it was more the side of the foot. You can see it spinning away. Gould realized that early on. Beautiful play there. Petrov trying to get in there. Good tackle by the Rangers player. Came away with it cleanly. Here's Ferguson. Now Rayner. Down the side it goes, in goes Wallace. And it just past Dodds. The second effort within a minute, and Rangers could have taken a lead. The ball from Wallace, I think, was played too hard. But again, they got in behind this Celtic defence. He was level as the ball was played here. Now, there's just a little bit too much weight in this, or else that would have ended up in the back of the net. But Broncos gave it away rather weakly. Now Berkovic. Moving from left to right at the moment, Berkovic. There's a little touch round there, and Charbonnier. Well, he had a very close look at that ball there. I think the bounce troubled him enormously. Nicely touched round, and there he had it at the second attempt. McNamara, can he fly it across? He does, off the bar. Rangers survive again. Now it's trundled forward to Rayner. Rayner breaking. Now Dodds. There's Rayner. In it goes, and once again, needn't guess about who's going in there. Stubbs, superb play. There goes Stubbs again. That's a poor pass this time. Now Newman. Rangers putting the ball out of play. Celtic injury. Moravchik again. He's not too happy a man here. Now watch this. A let off for Rangers. Off the crossbar with Charbonnier going in the wrong direction. Yorby did so very well to get up there. Amoroso kept that very coolly. Now Rayner. Dodds, beautiful little turn. There's a lovely ball. And Talbot. Now Wallace, can he put it in? Off the line. Stubbs just getting it away. and the praise I've heaped upon him justifiably in this game, once again exemplified by his superb vision, understanding where the danger was. Here's Dodge. Plays it wide, Vidmar. Leaves it to Bryn Brockhurst. Well, there was no hesitation about the Dutchman there. He had made up his mind as soon as Newman had decided to part with or dummy the ball to let fly. Well angled away, though. Radchik tried to judge that. Way by Vidmar. Bad play by Vidmar, and there's Charbonnier getting a little touch, Amoroso. And what a thankful in that Rangers defence there. Billy Dodds. Van Bronckhorst is there. Free kick. Yes, there'll be a booking there for Paul Lambert. Knew exactly what had to be done. Billy Dodds had to be stopped. Newman lying wide. Dodds. Here's Wallace trying to go in this. Tibbley's there. And a goal kick is awarded. A little bit of aggro between Tibbley and Wallace. And the referee and Jonathan Gould calms them down. Now Reyna. Dodds again, going wide. Very often in this game, right and left-hand side. Good play by Reyna in midfield. Now Newman. Wallace. Little touch to Newman, going in here. Good save. Lovely play between Wallace and Newman. And Gould was the match of it all the same. I think he realised what was coming in. Arthur Newman to his best foot too. Well, the man of the match has gone to reset. No harm to the lad, but I thought Alan Stubbs has been quite outstanding in the match. Viduka. Neat little tackle there, though. That goes wide to right. Now Blinker. Goes round the outside. That's a decent ball and right. Coming into the box. His instinct was to go for it himself. And he had to. And puts it too wide. Good play by Blinker. He's got that little bit of burst of pace, which I think could be important at this late stage of the game with 5 minutes remaining. Here's right. Good tackle by Newman. There's a ball. Just flicked away there by Tibbley. Billy Dodds chasing after the ball. Dodds. Little touch there, corner kick. Van Bronckhorst to take it. Swung in there. Blinker's there. Now Van Bronckhorst. Tired looking up at that. And there it is. The final whistle has gone. The last game of the century between these two famous clubs ends on a level square, and that, I think, is probably a reasonable reflection of how the play has gone. 2 goals in it. The first one, as I said at halftime, a superb strike, a difficult ball to take in the first place, and put away with great certainty. And then the reply by Billy Dodds, there was a deflection there. And after these 2 goals, well, there were so many other near misses, so many chances. But I have to say, this was, as I said right at the start, a game we hoped would live up to the expectations and to the fact that it was being beamed around the world. I think it did. The